Hi students, I hope all are doing good. Till 7th standard, you are all studied science as a single subject. But 8th standard onwards, you are going to study like physics, chemistry, biology as individual subject with separate teachers instead of single subject. In that, I am going to teach about chemistry, chapter 5, elements and compounds around us. Before going to discuss about elements and compounds, we should know pure substance. What is meant by pure substance? The pure substance has fixed composition and fixed properties which cannot be easily separated by physical method. A pure substance has fixed composition and fixed properties which cannot be easily separated by physical methods, which means a pure substance is a single substance. It is not a mixture which cannot be easily separated by physical method. It is called the pure substance. For example, copper, aluminum, ferric. The copper contains only copper atoms. The aluminum contains only aluminum atoms. And ferric also contains only ferric atoms. This is the pure substance. Right. How to recognize a pure substance? Based on the qualities, we can identify the pure substance like density, melting point, refractive index, electrical index and viscosity. We will see one by one. Right. Density. What is meant by density? The mass per unit value. Mass per unit value. Mass divided by value. The amount of mass present in the unit value. This is called density. Right. Next, the melting point. What is meant by melting point? The temperature at which a solid changes to liquid. Solid changes to liquid. This is called the melting point. Right. Next, refractive index. The refractive index is nothing but the ratio of velocity of light in a vacuum and its velocity of a specific medium. Vacuum and specific medium. The ratio of velocity light in a vacuum and its velocity in specific medium. This is called the refractive index. Right. Next, the electrical index. The ability of conduct electricity. The ability of conduct electricity. This is called the electrical index. Viscosity. The resistance of substance to flow. We can identify the thickness. This is viscosity. Right. The resistance of substance. Now, based on these qualities, we can identify the pure substance. Next, in science, a pure substance is either an element and compounds. Elements and compounds. The elements means ferric, copper, aluminum, like so many elements are there. Next, compounds means H2O and NaCl. This is the compound. Right. Now we are going to discuss about elements. There are so many words such as iron, copper, gold, oxygen and carbon that we come across in our day-to-day life are said to be the elements. Let us see the different views of an element put forth by scientists. The Boyle's and Lavoisier and modern atomic theory given to so many definitions. The first, Boyle's. An element, here you see, an element. Element is a pure substance cannot be split into anything simple by physical or chemical method, which means the pure substance cannot be split into the smaller space. This is a single element, right? The anything simple by the physical or chemical methods. This is the Boyle's law. Next, an element of the basic form, matter that cannot be broken into simpler substance. Lavoisier also said like that, but only difference here he take matter, but Boyle's take the pure substance. Next, in modern atomic theory, an element is made up of same kind of elements. What is meant by same kind of elements? The only one type of atoms present in the elements. That is called the modern atomic theory. For example, more to know, let us see the more to know. The atom is the smallest particle. The atom is the smallest particle. The molecule is the same kind of atom or different kind of atom. You see here, this is the same kind of atom, oxygen and oxygen. Different kind of atoms is H2O. H2O is the different kind of atoms. So, the elements defined by the three types. The first one, Boyle's law. An element is a pure substance that cannot be split into anything simple by the physical or chemical methods. The next, Lavoisier said an element is the basic form of matter that cannot be broken into simpler substance. In modern atomic theory, an element is the only one kind of atoms or same kind of atoms. Under the element topic, we are going to discuss about the complex substances. From that, we can understand through this example. This is the example. Okay. Right. You will see here, take a little amount of mercuric oxide. This is the mercuric oxide in the test tube. Heat it first gently and then strongly in a Bunsen flame. Observe the test tube. Observe the test tube. You will notice the silver mirror gradually appearing on the upper part of the test tube, right? This is the mercury appeared on the test tube like silver mirror. After decompose, the mercury appear on the test tube like silver mirror. The oxygen will comes out. The oxygen, this is the oxygen. This is the mercury appear on the test tube. Right. How can we identify oxygen will comes out? Insert a glowing splinter. This is the glowing splinter or matchstick. Anyone you have to take glowing splinter into the test tube. The flame of splinter brightens, showing the presence of oxygen. The oxygen comes out from the mercury. After oxygen comes out, how can we identify? Insert a glowing splinter into the test tube. The flame of splinter brightens. This is the showing the presence of oxygen. Right. What does this tell you? For example, wait. A complex substance like mercuric oxide is broken down into the simpler substance. This is the mercuric oxide. The mercuric oxide is broken into the simpler substance like mercury and oxygen. It is not possible to split these substances any further by any other chemical method. You take the mercury oxide, after decompose, we will get mercury is one of the element and oxygen is one of the element through this experiment. Next, the silver chloride. We have to take silver chloride under sunlight. After we will get silver and chlorine. If it is silver chloride, this color is white color. It will appear in white color. After decompose, the silver is what color? Gray color, and chlorine is greenish yellow color. Through this experiment, you see, you have to take silver chloride in the dish, keep it on the table. Under sunlight, it will decompose. Silver chloride, after decompose, we will get silver plus chloride. Right. The silver is, if it is a silver bromide, it appears light yellow brown, and under sunlight, silver is, wait, silver is gray color and chlorine is greenish yellow color. You can repeat the same activity with the silver bromide. The silver bromide appears in light yellow brown color under sunlight. Silver is gray color and bromine is reddish brown color. Right. Remaining chapter we will discuss in next videos.